for Earthlings. It's day 47, December 7th. Here's my hostel. Front door. Empty. Empty. And I just want to show you that it's snowing outside. Maybe you can't see it clearly. People still operate their markets. I have not been doing anything the last few days because I rode in the cold and the rain the day before I left Belgrade. So I came down with like a runny nose. It's not, you'd expect me to say, oh, I ran down with a cold, but no, my nose just wouldn't stop running for like days. And I had like a roommate in my room, and I like just shoved toilet paper up my nose, or else it would have just like ran down like a walrus, you know, like the tusks. So that's how we hung out. I was like, sorry, that's kind of nasty, but I have to do it. So let me show you my room. There's nobody else here. Bathroom. All my stuff. And that's my view. Similar as the other side. But I'm actually leaving tomorrow to go to Skopje, North Macedonia. Because it'll be sunny tomorrow, not warm. It'll still be 37 degrees Fahrenheit, which I think is like 5 degrees Celsius, so not the best weather to ride, but it's only a 2-hour ride, and I'm just trying to slowly make my way south. So I'm just gonna rest and recover, try to put some weight on, eat as much as I can to get ready for winter. Bye. It's December 8th, day 48, and I'm checking out my bike. There's a little bit of residual ice here, but it's slowly melting off. Should be gone by the time I'm done packing. And I think it's only like 40 degrees. No, the high is 36 degrees today. So there's only a small window of like 4 hours where it's 36, and then it drops to like 28 degrees at 4 p.m. So I really need to get out of here. I am in Serbia, and I'm going to Skopje, North Macedonia. It's only like a 2-hour ride, but it's wet. The ground is still wet, and I'm gonna ride super slow because it's kind of dangerous. So let's go. Look at the snow. There's some on the rooftops. Okay, I really want to get out of my hostel. I was alone for a day, and then someone from Italy came, and he was super creepy. Like, he took extreme interest that I was a female motorcyclist and that he's never seen one before, and he just kept watching me and trying to talk to me. Like, I was packing this morning, and he just sat there watching me, and I was like, are you just watching me pack? And he's like, yeah. And I'm like, that's kind of weird. And then he stopped doing it for a little bit, pretended to be on his phone, but he still kept doing it. Like, he was in the same room, so it was kind of weird. He kept trying to help me, and I just obviously kept giving him the cold shoulder. I couldn't take the hint. So, more adventures. But moving on, we are going into the Niche Fortress. thing I have on my Patreon, which is on the link in my bio on my Instagram, is if you'd like me to mail you a postcard from wherever I am, that's one of my tiers, and that'll help me on my journey, support me with gas, food, basically like bike repair. So definitely just the essentials. Like, it's not going towards shopping or anything because I can't carry anything. So yeah, take a look at my Patreon. Okay, now we are going to Skopje. Okay, it's about 36 degrees. This is the hottest it'll get today. I gotta get out of here. At least in Skopje, I think the high is 41 degrees. And that makes a difference. Brought me through some farmland, some sketchy one-way street. Now I'm on the freeway. Oh, I feel so much safer. Really cold, snowy mountain. Look at the snowy fields. I just went through a tunnel through the mountains, and it was like 36 degrees on one side, and then coming out, it feels like 41, and that makes so much of a difference. Like, and it helps that the sun is facing directly in my face. I want to find a gas station and take a break. It's just really cool. I want to get my hands warmed up. Oh my god. Oh my god. Number 4. Oh my god, it's so fucking cold. It's so fucking cold. It's so fucking cold. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. We're just gonna take a break. Oh my god, it's so cold. Hi. It's so fucking cold. Oh my god, it's so cold.
Ja, kom hier. Ja, ja, das ist
Oh my god, this is so nice. Huh?
You are from?
California?
China.
California. Thank you. I think I'm okay. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. It's so fucking cold. Y'all, I went into this gas station and my hands were hella cold and I like was just shaking, and then the man who works at the cashier, he just like grabbed my hands and started warming up my hands, and he like took me to the bathroom and he put it under the dryer, the hand dryer, which was hella hot. People are so nice to me. Okay, we're about an hour from Skopje and time to head out. Pay the toll. And since I don't have an account, I have to go to this line with the person, not the E and P on the side, which I think that one's automatic. Okay, I think we should be coming up on the border soon. Probably why they had us exit. Okay, here's the border crossing. That lane is for trucks. This one is for me. Cars. Maybe I'll go that one. What is this crowd of people doing? Oh, they must be cold, because I'm cold. Oh. Hi.
Where you come from?
California?
Come from?
Niche.
Niche. What?
What do you mean what?
What are you doing this?
I'm a tourist.
Motor Croatia.
Croatia.
Man, no?
No.
Why?
What do you mean why? I'm the man.
Problem? Problem?
Everyone help me. Everyone help me.
Hey, ciao.
Thank you. Bye. You're so sweet. Thank you. Thank you. Hello. exit Serbia, and then you get your documents checked for North Macedonia. I mean, you could blast through with your car, but there's like customs patrol, like, and they'll pull you over if they think you have something suspicious. And he was just like, China. And they were like, what are you doing? And I was like, hello. And I just like went by. And they just let me go. Just like that. Look how nice this downtown is. What in the world? I want to check out this mall. A1. I probably have to get a SIM card there actually. Okay, I downloaded the Here We Go app and I downloaded the entire map of Europe offline and it still doesn't work. Kind of frustrating, so I pulled over and this taxi driver's like, can I help you? And I told him, like, I don't have internet, I try to go to this hostel. And he's like, I can give you directions and you can follow me, or I can give them to you on your own. And I was like, it's probably better if I follow you. I made it to my hostel. That taxi driver, he found me on the side of the road. I guess when you're using Here We Go, you have to turn the offline option on, which I didn't do, so that's why I ran into the issue that I had, where I lost like my navigation, and he found directions on his phone to my hostel and was like, I think he was very cautious about like being like, oh, let me show you where it is, because he's like, okay, whatever you want, like I can show you directions or you can follow me. And I was like, can I follow you? Because if I screenshot it, then it's like I don't have a live location of where I am. So I get to my hostel and he's like, I have 3 daughters, like he shows me a picture of them, it's so sweet. And he didn't ask for anything, and I'm just very thankful. So it's about 8 o'clock. I'm kind of exhausted, so I'm going to, they have the receptionist that volunteers here. I was putting in some of my food and he's like, oh, I need to clean out the fridge. And he's like, all right, time to dump, like, do you want any of this? And it's like, yeah, so I don't have to like go grocery shopping. So I took some food, and then they also have like a free pantry that people left stuff behind, so I think I'm gonna just cook some of that because I'm too exhausted to go grocery shopping right now. But need to figure out the phone because I found a badminton gym and I can't call them because they don't have WhatsApp, so I can't use free Wi-Fi calling. So I need to find another SIM card. The saga continues. Also, so at the gas station, I went in there and I was just like looking like a crazy person, and then the cashier, he sees me and like grabs my hands and tries to warm up my hands with his hands, and he realizes it's a futile effort and I'm like shaking, and he like grabs me and pulls me to the women's restroom and he turns on the hand air dryer and it's hella warm. Like it like warms me up in like, I don't know, a minute, and then my hands start burning. I'm like, oh, okay, thank you. And then like I go back to like where I dumped my helmet and my backpack and my battery died. And the other guy's like, do you want tea? And I'm like, I have tea in my backpack. Like, thank you. And then I go to the restroom, blow my nose, wash my hands, and I come out and there's a cup of tea for me. Thank you, Serbian people. Y'all are so hospitable and caring. I really appreciate it. Cause, dude, I was freezing. So thank you. I went to get a SIM card, but it didn't work, so I have to go to T-Mobile tomorrow. But I got a chia seed, mixed fruit cup, and a vegetarian crepe.